Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Napoleon Total War Darthmod here today on the channel. We're back with episode 12 of my United Kingdom Let's Play. Here today, hopefully we can hit our victory conditions. We need the settlement of Hanover, and we also need to take Copenhagen from the Dutch. So, we're going to start off negotiating with Prussia, just to try and do a region swap firstly. I would ideally like to avoid a war with them. We have a bunch of money to give them to do so, but we'll just have to see how we go, okay? We'll threaten them, then they're not too happy about that, because I would rather like to avoid betraying my major ally, because you never know, Austria might side with them, maybe even a couple of others. Okay, so this is really annoying. I'm giving them Holland, which is one of the biggest ports in Europe, even to this modern day. We fought so hard for that. It's such a wealthy province, but I guess we're going to have to accept if that's the only deal going through. That's annoying. Well, I guess they now have Holland. Oh, the only way we could accept it. But I guess from the monarch's perspective, he wanted Holland at all costs. Oh, sorry, he wanted Hanover at all costs and was happy to give up Holland. So all we need now is Copenhagen. And we're probably going to have to take that from family from the Danish, their Danish hands. Okay, we've got 2 full stacks on the border. Now we can sort of repair and replenish in Hanover before we march over. Alright, it's time to declare war upon the Danish and go against them. So they do have Norway, which is interesting. The Swedes actually might come and react as well. We'll move my spy just to give us a bit of line of sight. So I've got a full stack in the city, then a couple armies on the outskirts. What's the go with the Danes? They're allied with a fair few, which is annoying. They're not at war with anyone. They actually quite like us a bit. So I guess we just have to straight up war deck them. Like, maybe just accepting that and then getting us into a better position. Like, military access might actually get us there. We don't want Norway. It's just if we declare war upon them, we're not actually in range. So, now that we have military access, we can move up a bit closer to a better position to betray them. Because it doesn't matter if we betray them. We're going to hit our victory conditions anyway. It doesn't matter us being a little bit treacherous. Okay, welcome to the top of the turn. So we've managed to pretty much cross half of the Nordic countryside, and now let's see how everyone reacts to me declaring war upon Denmark. Prussia's going to have to make a decision, same with Sweden. Okay, so the trade agreement's been broken with Sweden, so Prussia is on our side, Sweden has declared war against us, and Russia has not opted to do anything. So we're at war with Sweden, which is a little bit annoying. We're at war with these guys down to the south as well. Luckily we pushed on over, because we would have been intercepted there from Hanover, and the Swedes in Stockholm are not happy with British interference into Scandinavia, into the Nordic countries. But I had no ambition pushing into Denmark. For whatever reason, the victory conditions wanted me to do so. So we'll push into Copenhagen, and take it for the British Empire. The United Kingdom, Arthur Wellesley here. With Napoleon being thrown back to his island home in, well, not Alban now, but I guess it's Corsica, we can basically throw all of the armies at the Danes. Okay, it's pouring down with rain in Denmark. My artillery's not in range, so we'll move them on up. And we'll move my infantry up as well. 4 units of cavalry, which is fine. I'm curious to see how the Nordic fighting man fares. Our first battle against any of the Nordic countries. You'd imagine like Norway and Sweden probably have similar stats to those other countries. So let's move on up and hopefully take Copenhagen. Yeah, it was definitely the play to get military accessing to get up there. Because fighting on through the fields of Denmark would have been a lot harder than what you would imagine. They look similar to us with the red coats and the flag, but yeah, let's get stuck into them. Okay, my cavalry is engaging them on the left-hand side. We will have to keep an eye on those caltrops, which they're baiting us on into. They're intertwining themselves in Copenhagen. Alright, my cavalry's now trading on the left and right flanks. My artillery's getting some shots. They've actually advanced from their position in Copenhagen. And now our British Dutch infantry are coming to help out as well. My god, my ears. Can't hear myself think over the sound of musket fire. But yeah, that's a really interesting consequence of all this. To get Hanover, regardless of the money, regardless of the territory, we had to give them Holland, which is a huge blow. Like, that was making us 5k a turn, and we were getting a lot of our trade and naval capacity from there, like the trade to the New World, to the Americas, and as well, the naval infrastructure. And we fought so hard to eliminate them. Okay, unfortunately my cavalry is exhausted here on the right flank. So we're currently trading quite well with the Danes, but they seem to be standing their ground. In hindsight, in the last episode, when I freely gave up Liguria to my vassal, like we liberated the Italian states, we might have been better off to give that to maybe the Prussians, but Hanover, compared to Holland, the settlements don't really compare. But I guess historically for the monarchy, having Hanover firmly under British control sort of gives us Germanic influence and has, we have a bit of a claim and I guess a voice in the Germanic world. Okay, so they're charging quite well, but it's just pouring down with rain, which isn't the best. We'll try and flank on the left-hand side if we can, angle things up, and once we hit our victory conditions, that's it. We are able to continue the campaign, but let me know in the comments. Would you like to see more episodes? Or should we end things off? We've managed to beat Napoleon multiple times in battle. France has essentially been capitulated. I don't think we can even get to Prague and Munich without trespassing that they still hold. Like, there's some small garrisons there, but for all intensive purposes, the French Empire has been destroyed. Napoleon's now fled to Corsica with the remnants of his army, and the coalition has won. Mostly thanks to British invasion and ingenuity in Spain and France. But it's kind of hard to tell how the Germans influenced this war. Like, we don't know, we can't really see or tell, but you would imagine, seeing how many, well, to be honest, the Austrians had a lot of fighting in Italy. They took the French territory that was once there. Oh, they're actually regaining their position on the left, gotta watch out for that. But yeah, they had some pretty good fighting in there. And the amount of times Munich, the city of Munich, Bavaria, traded to Prussia and Austria, puppeted and then French hands. It was like a battle royale there, and same with many others. But they managed to smash on through Hanover and Strasbourg and sort of that Western Germany territory, Prussia. So I don't know if our invasion would have been successful if our Germanic allies weren't helping us out, bogging down and maybe destroying the better quality French armies. Oh, look at the smoke clouds billowing over Copenhagen. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be up here in this series, but I'm now happy we're in Copenhagen. My god, look at those clouds. Look how glorious that looks. That's Darthmod for you. They're still holding for now, but we're still flanking and shelling them where we can. We're doing our best with the amount of downpour that's happening. So, we could do episode 13, maybe do a bit more of a longer campaign, but we would have to portray those Germanic allies, which I don't know if I want to do. Like, if I was to do more episodes, would you like to see that? I don't know. Maybe you guys would like to see that. Let me know in the comments. Should I go to war and betray the Austrians and the Prussians? The Russians themselves, I don't know what they've been doing. I think they've been dealing with the Ottomans, to be honest. So far in the east, doing their own thing. We've managed to knock out another general there. Still slowly but surely whittling down the last of the Danes. Oh, they flanked us there. Oh, I was about to say, it was about 80% in my favour. It swung back around to about a 70 there. Okay. Yeah, just trying to get my artillery to pump down on that artillery position. We've got some reinforcements coming in. Okay, a lot of fierce fighting still happening on this left flank. They've now pushed. They've got some cavalry here intertwining me, which is annoying. Some of my units have fought square, and they're holding for now. Okay, just need to get rid of. Oh, whoa! What? I didn't click you there. What are you doing there? Nearly lost a damn general. Oh, I know what it is. It's the reinforcements, isn't it? Yeah, because in Empire and Napoleon, the reinforcements just charge on in automatically to the center of the battlefield. I guess that's good because you can sometimes forget about them in other Total War campaigns, but in that time around it was a bit annoying. Right, let's reform up this front line and then just try and advance on up. They do have a lot of Danish reinforcements coming in as well, so we can't really just give chase too crazily. They seem to be reforming up as well slightly. Yeah, because this cavalry is just... Wow, there's a lot of this cavalry actually annoying me. Yeah, there's like 3 units of cavalry that are actually ripping through me. We need to form up and form some square. Otherwise we might get this entire left flank buckling. Oh, that's why the balance of power shot has been changing so much, because they keep on coming back in. Yeah, it keeps on changing because they're bringing in more reinforcements than us. Alright, so we're not doing too bad overall, I think. Let's say phase 1 of the battle is over and done with. Now we're dealing with the second wave of their reinforcing cavalry, and then they've got more infantry units coming in as well. So we don't want to push up and get stuck and intertwined into the city streets of Copenhagen and get run down by, I guess, fresh, fiery and new reinforcements. Okay. We have managed to hold fast against that Danish cavalry. We'll slightly move up a little bit more, because I feel confident to do so. Any further might be an issue at this point. We'll redirect my cavalry on the left and right flank. And get ready to push up if you need be. Put you there. And then we'll chuck everyone on each flank. Now, sometimes it's worth withdrawing the general, because you really only need one if you want to get another line. If you desperately need a line infantry unit. But it actually might be better off to keep him. Just to secure the morale on both flanks, which are quite long. Okay, so the Danes are moving their secondary reinforcement army up. And, look, you know what? We need to move up on my artillery a bit closer. So, we'll hold from blasting them. One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir. And we'll move up a bit. Okay, so it does look like the Danes are going to come up and try and compete. So we will need Actually, they might be able to reach. Hang on, what's going on here? Why is this? Hang on. Are they in range? Okay. Right, I was over clicking too much. I was like, oh, we'll move them up, but then they got stuck in limber. Now, by the time I fluffed around unlimbering and getting ready to move, they've moved up into position now anyway. Oh, I didn't catch that. Danish cavalry coming in. That's annoying. Quickly go replace there and drop down some buffs as well. I think we're okay. I think we'll be alright. Because Wellesley and my general's units are battle hardened. They fought in France and Spain, these boys, and have replenished and repaired and had a nice little holiday home in Hanover. They're fighting against Danes that I guess, probably haven't seen a battle in this entire Let's Play. Because you'd think the Danish would have more territory if they were fighting. Norway is still firmly under their control. You'd imagine Iceland would be as well. But we should be able to claim victory. Some of my own infantry is buckling. We're trading hit pretty hard back and forth. Let's try and put down some artillery support if we can. Might even use barrage as well. Now they're clustering a bit. Oh wow, we are really not holding against that cavalry. It's because they're so exhausted. Some of my infantry units that are now wavering have fought off 3, 4 line infantry apiece and then been hit by 2 cavalry charges, and then they're out there kaput. They're exhausted. They need a British nap, I guess. But at the moment we just need to make this a little bit better. I might actually flank with some of my guys on the right here. Like, form up a bit better. It's 95% in my favour, which I think is a little bit generous on my behalf, because there's a lot of Danes still very much there fighting in defiance. But maybe because we haven't really exhausted any of our additional reinforcements they have. My left-hand side is completely capitulated here. And it might be worth just to charge on in some of those aspects. Okay, they're now fighting. Reform that. Okay, let's swing around there. Oh my god. You gotta give it to the Danes. Whoa! They are making us fight for Copenhagen. It's not even that good of a city. It's cold. It's wet. It probably hasn't got very good trade, you'd think, either. We'll send in the generals. Oh, now it's swung massively back in their favour. Look at that. The balance of power is going wacky. My god, we're trading so hard here. British and Danish frontline infantry trading back and forth. My centre and left has really capitulated, but so has theirs. Come on, hold just a little bit longer, boys. Some are recovering, we're pushing them down. We've got more reinforcements coming on in. Thankfully, it's a bunch of cavalry, which is probably what we desperately need. We just need to get reinforcements over here as quickly as possible. Oh my god, the Danes have actually thrown me back here big time. Alright, we've got 4 units on this flank. Need to hold back. Swing back here, you're going to get hit. Wow. The last of my cavalry is melted. And same with the front line. The Danes are giving us a fantastic final quarter. Because I'm Australian, we play 4 quarters of football. I guess in Europe we'll be playing a fantastic final half of a football match. Oh my god, they are really making us work for this last couple of minutes. Alright, now my cavalry's in. They're going to be able to help out big time. And we've got more artillery as well. Alright, form up, just charge on in. Give out some attack orders, let's go. Alright, now they're getting a bit of pushback a bit. Now that my cavalry's here. Yeah, look at this, we're absolutely just running through them. Look at this. They're about to buckle under the weight there. Oh, couldn't have get a perfect timing in. A good battle to end it off. The AI being slightly competent, because I'm not going to lie, it's been sketchy and a bit shocking in this series. from time to time, but that's just the Darthmod and Empire. It's more just the Empire and Napoleon AI rather than Darthmod, to be honest. It's just so inconsistent, battlefield to battlefield. But it swung back enough to probably be in our favour, and we got more reinforcements coming in. Yeah, so even though they had a pretty good advance here, they got quite close to Wellesley and that artillery piece. Most of the Danes now are in a full retreat. Look at this, look at that centre column there. Just completely routing back. We want to slightly give chase and try and run down as many of them as possible. Alright, only a couple more Danes left here. It will be a victory. More than likely a Pyrrhic one. But yeah, at this point, we're just running down the remaining Danish stragglers that are intertwining themselves in the city. A close victory, so it wasn't a Pyrrhic one in the end. But now Copenhagen is fully under our control. Wow, what a battle to get that last victory point. And victory! We have won the campaign. Alright. Continue or exit to main menu. I guess we'll continue just in case you want to do more episodes. But that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed episode 12 of my Napoleon Total War Darthmod campaign. And we've completed a campaign victory as the United Kingdom. We've completed our victory conditions. And we've strangled back control of the continent. Thanks to our coalition between the Prussians, the Austrians, and I guess the Russians. But mostly us on the Western Front. Napoleon has been exiled back to the Mediterranean. And now we have peace in our time. For now. However, I am open to doing more episodes. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to go to war with the Prussians and the Austrians betray the coalition. Or maybe I should start a new campaign. I'm definitely open to doing more Napoleon on the channel at some point, because it's always a lot of fun. We'll try and make peace with Sweden and stuff. No, they're not interested. So we might actually have to go to deal with Sweden and a couple of the bordering Germanic territories. But this is what we currently own. Oh, they lost Prague. Yes, they've only got 2 territories left. The French. Prague has fallen, but you'd imagine Bavaria would fall soon as well. There we are. Iberia, Spain, under our control. Mediterranean, most of the trade nodes as well. That's where we're generating most of our money. But yeah, let me know, alternatively, what campaign you'd like me to replace this with. Just has to be any Total War, and I'm more than happy to do so. Let me know the Total War /mod, or maybe we can get back to some more Paradox stuff. It's been a while on that front as well. Maybe some Warhammer. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed this UK Napoleon campaign. Really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys have as well. So I'm going to play the outro now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Unfortunately, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my social media links in the description below if you'd like to stay connected with me. Let me know feedback and suggestions for the video. Gotta say a huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. Victor K, Sebastian C, Jordan K, Caesar L, Brian S, Tal, Liam B, Kyle P, Tom C, and Wyatt P. So thanks guys, my name has been Simpzy, much love from Australia, goodbye.